Oh, God, there's... Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Los Altos Festival of Lights Parade. It's our 47th year.
And it takes 59 entries and 1,100 individual participants to make this awesome event happen. How excited are you this year?
Well, you know, I'm really excited, Bobby. We have 3 new entries this year, and one of them is a new float. Now, floats are very hard to make. This one's called the Ice Castle. And we also have Fantasy Dance School, which is right next to KMVT. And we have the Hausner Jewish Day School that's joining us for the first time this year as well.
As we get started here, Carol, I would like to mention our sponsors that make this coverage possible. There's the Cranberry Scoop. The Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos, providing unique items on a charming retail space. The Cranberry Scoop, the gift store locals love. There's also Jen Paulson. Jen Paulson brings unparalleled design and development skills to real estate that help her clients reach their dreams. Jen is top 1% of realtors in California. Born and raised in Los Altos, she is dedicated to the local community. Jen Paulson, Silicon Valley's top realtor, the realtor for you. Gleim the Jeweler offers custom repair and extensive collection of gems, estate jewelry, and high jewelry lines. With over 90 years in the business, Gleim is a trusted and cherished community merchant. Gleim the Jeweler, committed to craft. And State of Mind. State of Mind's food is made from scratch and inspired by diverse local and seasonal ingredients that create a dining experience that is uniquely local. After all, we're not just a place on a map. We are a state of mind. What are we looking at now here, Carol? This looks like the start of the parade.
This is the beginning of the parade. It's not the start of the actual parade. This is where our police, Los Altos police, come down and greet the people that are spectating tonight. And then after that, you're going to see bicycles. And on that bicycle this year, we have our chief of police.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that. I feel very safe here. I feel like this is such a great community event. There's so much going on. The atmosphere here is unrivaled. You can hear the bands warming up and the floats getting ready in the distance. We're here on State and 2nd Street, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
You know, Bobby, think back when we first started filming, and that was about 3 years ago, right after COVID. Remember how sparse the crowds were? Look at it tonight. We are probably about, what would you say, 5 deep? Here they come, the bicycles, and these are the children of the police officers riding with their moms and dads. So when you see the children on their bike with the parents, that's what you're looking at. And I'm glad they were able to join us. There she is, our chief of police. Hi there, Angela. Glad to have you here tonight. And now, guess who's coming? This is the start of the parade. And it's the drums and bagpipers. We have the Stewart Highlanders. They've invited the Macintosh Band from Marin to join them, and with them tonight, the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Band. We have 13 in all, 10 pipers, and 3 drummers, which we haven't had before, so I'm really happy to see them here. Let's listen. The beautiful Stuart Tartan. Isn't that beautiful, Bobby?
Next up is the Festival of Lights Banner Girls. The Banner Girls are Catherine Kemp and Lily Ride. Catherine is from Westmore High School in Campbell. That's my place of residence. And Lily Ride is from Los Altos High School, a senior. Both have been characters in the parade before.
Look how special they look in their beautiful costumes. And we would like to give a shout out to the costume. Now look at the toy soldiers, a symbol of our parade. Our three soldiers are longtime friends. We have Bruce Carlton since 2009. We have Kevin Thompson, 2011. And we have Glenn Goldberg, 2013. Now that's a long time to be with us.
Next up is the lead float with the Queen. The Snow Queen is Nora White. She is a Mountain View High School senior. Nora has volunteered for the parade all 4 years that she's been in high school. Such a beautiful carousel. This float was produced in 2004.
What a beautiful carousel. Look at the lighting on that. That is just tremendous. Look how pretty Nora looks tonight. There she is. There's Nora. Oh, look, it's the mayor of Los Altos, Sally Meadows. We talked to her earlier tonight, Bobby. These beautiful vintage cars are from Neil and Sharon Rayborn. That would be his 1957 Ford convertible. And Mayor Meadows is with her family tonight. I think that's her beautiful daughter with her tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is.
And
I think they know her, Bobby. They know her. Hi there. Good to see you, Sally.
after the mayor is Mittens and the Winter Girls. I heard they fixed the costume with a fan inside because it's so hot in there. The costume is worn by board member Jerry Bowen. Imagine how hot he must be feeling after being in that costume and walking for an hour.
Oh, poor Jerry. There he is. He's waving to the camera. Hi, Jerry. Or Mittens.
Don't tell anybody.
I'm sorry. And I think we have our mayor coming. And that, the Los Altos Hills Mayor, Linda Swan, and her family. Thank you, Linda, for being here in John Love's 1953 Buick Skylark.
What a beautiful vehicle that is.
Isn't
I've always
that
wanted
something?
something like that. And that would be the color I would get, I'll tell you.
Isn't that beautiful? Hi there.
Right behind the Buick Skylark is the Los Altos High School Marching Band under the direction of Ted Ferrucci and sponsored by Owen Holliday of Christie Sorrento. Owen is part of the fabric of Los Altos, raised and educated in Los Altos and Mountain View, and graduated Stanford University, and did ace work as a KMVT high school sports announcer.
That's amazing, Bobby. He has a wonderful voice. That makes sense. I bet he's good.
The best.
Let's listen. Look, it's the teddy bear float. Sponsored by the Los Altos Mountain View Community Foundation. This float is also known as our Founders Float. This has been in our parade 42 of the 47 years and was an Eagle Scout project. Isn't that a beautiful float?
It is a wonderful float. I never made Eagle Scout, Carol.
You know what? I made a brownie. Not a food brownie.
Oh, I'm familiar with brownies. That's about as far as I went also.
They have what? The Cub Scouts for the boys and the brownies for the girls.
So much goes into all of these floats, Carol. They're also decorated with lights. The detail's amazing.
There he goes.
This is a push float, which seems a lot harder than maybe the other kind.
I have a little bit of trivia for you. When they go downhill on State Street, it's easy. when they go uphill on Main, it's hard.
Right here on State, it's pretty flat, it seems like, on this stretch. And up next is the Wizard of Oz characters. These characters are all so familiar to us. We know Dorothy, the Tin Man, Scarecrow, who she missed most of all, Lion. There's Gilda the Good Witch, and, of course, the Wicked Witch. These are all from the Hollywood movie made in 1939, of course, starring Judy Garland.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
God, you're good. That's very good. Oh, looky here. I see somebody coming behind
They're
them.
off to see the wizard.
Yes, they are. Here it is, the Wizard of Oz float. This float was new to us in the parade in 2022. Refurbished so nicely and sponsored by Shelley Potvin and Michael Sutton, who are pushing the floats with their sons tonight from Christy Sereno. And I believe that, see all that green there, Bobby? Those are made out of recycled bottles.
Amazing. It's called upcycling.
Upcycling?
And there's the wizard behind pulling all the levers.
I know. And when I see him, he makes me scared.
Pay no attention to him.
Okay, I won't. Oh, here comes the Music Time float,
Music
Bobby.
Time float is sponsored by Heritage Bank. This float has been in this parade since 1997, designed by San Jose Rep Company, refurbished in 2012.
Isn't that stunning?
Very.
Look at the plumes on their hats. Isn't that
The
pretty?
motion and animatronics is just amazing. And this one is pulled by a golf cart. That looks a lot easier than pushing.
Yes. And you know, Bobby, I want to tell you a little trivia here tonight that I want to say about 40% of our floats going on to 100 are going to be all sustainable. We've taken away the generators and now have lithium batteries. Thank you, Chuck Piercy, for making that possible for the Festival of Lights Parade.
Speaking of sustainable, I'd like to say that Silicon Valley Clean Energy has provided the power to our production truck today. Thank you so much, Silicon Valley Clean Energy.
Ye Old Town Band. This is a town favorite. This is a mobile band for the Los Altos. Thank you, Don, John De La Roche, and Susan Lang. Let's listen. So quaint. Maestro. They are so good. They played the 4th of July down in the shoe park.
I see them everywhere. They were at the Pet Parade the year that
That's right.
I emceed. This is the Candlelight Mouse Float, sponsored by Compass Realtors of Los Altos. Look how happy these float pushers are.
I know.
Thank you all for helping out tonight.
Yes, thank you all volunteers. Do you know how many volunteers it takes to run this parade? It's incredible. We start back in August, Bobby. And this is the grand finale, the night, 26th of November. Very special after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving.
I certainly did. It's nice. The weather's cooperating. We have a full moon out tonight. And
we do.
Just really a great raucous crowd. It feels so warm. It's like we're in a Christmas movie.
I know.
Hey, I would like to thank our sponsor, Jen Paulson. Jen Paulson brings unparalleled design and development skills to real estate that help her clients reach their dreams. Jen is the top 1% of realtors in California. Born and raised in Los Altos, she is dedicated to the local community. Jen Paulson, Silicon Valley's top realtor, the realtor for you. Also would like to thank Gleim the Jeweler, who offers custom repair and an extensive collection of gems, estate jewelry, and high jewelry lines. With over 90 years in the business, Gleim is a trusted and cherished community merchant. Gleim the Jeweler, committed to craft. Also, State of Mind. State of Mind's food is made from scratch and inspired by diverse local and seasonal ingredients that create a dining experience that is uniquely local. After all, we're not just a place on a map, we're a state of mind. And the Cranberry Scoop, an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos, providing unique items on a charming retail space. The Cranberry Scoop, the gift store locals love.
And look who we have coming. It's Marty's Dance Group under the direction of Marty Gibault. Look how happy our dancers are tonight, Bobby. They always look so sharp and very festive. Thanks, Marty. And thanks, Marty Dance. Look at this. How cute.
Here's the Winnie the Pooh costume characters.
Yes.
Reed Piercy is Pooh, Graham Piercy is Tigger, Jen Piercy is Piglet, Radadya is Eeyore, and Ava Seto is Christopher Robin. Thank you to the Piercy family, who not only pushed the float, but refurbished the float in 2018.
Yeah, the dad did. That was Chuck Piercy, and he was the one who brought out the lithium batteries.
Oh, look, it's the 100-acre wood
Oh,
float.
the 100-acre wood float, also known in years past as our Winnie the Pooh float. Ginny and Phil Heron, along with our pusher, Jim Oren. Hi, bees. They're the bees. Hi, bees. That was great.
Here is the Daisy Bell float, sponsored by the Sweet Shop in Los Altos. This float was originally bought by our founding father, Bob Grimm.
Yes.
He purchased the calliope for this float. Let's listen.
It's so sweet to the ears, isn't it, the calliope? Yeah, Bob was our founding father.
Did you know Bob?
I didn't get a chance to know him. I've only been with the parade 10 years, and Bob had just passed away. But he is beloved in this community. He is. Oh, that is a beautiful float. Look at that. How stunning. How lit up that is. Oh, look, there's someone at the top. There they are. Those kids have gone big. They've probably been with us for the last 5 years. They couldn't see out the window. We had to let little step stools. Okay, now, this one, our newest entry, the Hausner Jewish Day School. Welcome. We are so happy to have this school with us this year. Those costumes they're wearing are just absolutely adorable. Welcome, Hausner School. Yeah, let's listen to this music. It's the Jewish Hanukkah time.
Here's the Homestead High School Marching Band, sponsored by Diane Schmitz, Christy Sereno, and Diana Schmitz, Christy Sereno.
Yeah.
This band is under the direction of John Byrne. I graduated Homestead High School back in 1682.
When Columbus sailed the blue. Oh, that sound great. Bobby. I heard they have 200 people in their band.
Looks like
it's our largest
a
band.
Lot. Look at the way the tubas and other instruments are all lighted up.
Yeah, they sure are. Look how nice they look tonight. Well, they look nice all the time. That's why we love them. And I went to a local high school too, Bobby.
Where did you go, Carol?
Well, they call it Mountain View High School now.
AWOL.
AWOL when I was there. That's right.
I had uncles went to AWOL.
Is that giving away my age in any way?
No, because no one knows about AWOL anymore. Only people your age would know.
Oh, look who's coming down the way. The Rocking Horse Float, sponsored by the Cranberry Scoop. Pushers are the owner. That's Ellen Biolsi, her husband Al and Mike. Oh, they look so great tonight. Ellen has owned the Cranberry Scoop now for 24 years, Bobby. And she's been in this parade, I think, 23 of the 24.
She's been so helpful to us. She's not only a sponsor for this coverage, but also provides us the internet connection and opens up her doors to us every year. And just a charming lady and a charming store.
She's the president this year. So I passed the torch on to her in April, and she'll be the president for the next 2 years. There they are. that looks so good.
Oh, here's St. Nicholas Schoolhouse. This float has been in the festival for many years. It's owned by the school and has recently been refurbished. This is such a cute float.
Truly is. It's a schoolhouse. They made a little schoolhouse out of it.
You mentioned the kids that had grown up and then they couldn't see out the window when they started. I imagine so many young people grow up watching this parade and come of age watching it and then get to a point where they become involved and eventually AWALT graduates become the presidents of the board.
That's right. Oh, the Mars rover. Christmas on Mars, Mars rover. This was built in 2018 by students of the Gardner Bullis Elementary School. It was a STEM project under the direction of Mom, Elizabeth Downing. There they go. Look how sparkly they are. And there's Elizabeth at the back.
We do have a moment here, so I will take this moment to thank our sponsors. Gleim the Jeweler offers custom repairs and extensive collection of gems, estate jewelry, and high jewelry lines. With over 90 years in the business, Gleim is a trusted and cherished community merchant. Gleim the Jeweler, committed to craft. And State of Mind. State of Mind's food is made from scratch and inspired by diverse local and seasonal ingredients that create a dining experience that is uniquely local. After all, we're not just a place on a map. We're a state of mind. And we'll come back to the parade now.
Yes, and that's the Los Altos Dance Academy, Bobby, under the direction of Jordan Mishik. And they're just adorable. Let's watch.
Here's the gingerbread float, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Los Altos. Gingerbread float is celebrating its 75th. Oh, Los Altos Rotary is celebrating its 75th anniversary. So thank you for the generous donations from the Rotary Club of Los Altos. Such a great organization, a real community staple.
They are, and they've been very generous to our parade. 75 years they have been with Los Altos. This is a big anniversary for them, Bobby.
This is one of my favorites every year, Carol, with the gingerbread merry-go-round. It's just really impressive, the quality and mechanics of these things.
That is cute. Very cute.
This is really sort of an unofficial kickoff to the holiday season, isn't it? Everyone's done with Thanksgiving and now ready for Hanukkah and Christmas.
And look who we have here, the Santa Clara Lead Dance Troupe, under the direction of Linnea Sheehy. This dance group joined our festival in 2022. This is their second year with us, and welcome back, everyone.
Here's the circus train float and Ringmaster, sponsored by DK Collections. The owner is Belinda Chung and family, and they are watching tonight. Welcome in through the tubes.
I did see her earlier today, and she said that if they couldn't make it, they'd be watching on TV, but they were going to try to make it live tonight. You see our ringmaster over there with them, all lit up? Isn't that sweet? Oh, I love this little train. One of our board members' fathers made this. The father made this and then donated it to us. And right at the end, there's a Piper airplane, and his granddaughter's name is Piper. So he made that Piper airplane right there. Isn't that darling? Oh, look, Bobby, it's the RJ Middle School Marching Band, the Raymond J. Fisher of Los Gatos. They've been in the parade since 2008, and it's sponsored by Mark Roos and Eric Reitmeyer of Christy Sereno. Thank you, guys. Thanks for sponsoring them. They look great tonight. Let's listen. Sounds like there's some family members around us, huh? They're cheering the band on.
And how proud they must be.
Yeah, they are. Good job, kids. They probably practice a lot, don't they? If you're in a band.
I've never practiced so much as to get good at any instrument, sadly, Carol. But I do love music.
You didn't play the accordion, Bobby?
I love the accordion.
I do too.
Here's the Angel Float. St. Simon's Church and School presents this one under the direction of Philip Stewart. This float is owned and maintained by St. Simon's and has been with the festival many, many years and is always a highlight.
And you know, following them, we're going to see in just a few seconds, is the St. Simon Angels. And they're the cheerleading group. And they're looking really good tonight. Let's see, they're going to be coming up right here. Look how pretty that major is. And the lighting, it's beautiful.
Right behind St. Simon's is the Penguins on Ice Float, a winter wonderland sponsored by the Los Altos Kiwanis Club. And it certainly is a winter wonderland. It was made back in 2013. The cost for this production was $33,000, which in 2023 dollars is over $18 million. This is done by San Jose Prep Eric Sunderman.
Sunderman, yeah. He designed our new float that you'll see coming down in a few minutes. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, look, Bobby. It's a penguin. Ah, look who's coming down here. Oh, it's Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. Oh, my goodness. Is he chasing her? Little Red Riding Hood has been in the parade since she was a little girl. I'm talking about the lady that's wearing the costume. And that's Karen Sanders. And she's now a board member with the Festival of Lights. And the Big Bad Wolf, well, that's Karen's husband, Grady.
He's having a good time. It is a full moon tonight, as I mentioned.
Uh-oh, that wolf. Hey, Bobby.
Chasing the wolf down the street is the Union Middle School Marching Band, the Tiger Marching Band, under the direction of Chris Kay. This float is sponsored by Jen Paulson and Christy Sereno. Jen is also one of our generous KMVT sponsors. Thank you, Jen, for all you do for this community. We have just a moment here to thank a couple of our sponsors. I'd like to thank the Cranberry Scoop, who is a presenting sponsor. Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos, providing unique items in a charming retail space. The Cranberry Scoop, the gift store locals love. And Jen Paulson brings unparalleled design and development skills to real estate that help her clients reach their dreams. She's the top 1% realtors in California, born and raised in Los Altos. She's dedicated to the local community. She's Silicon Valley's top realtor, Jen Paulson, the realtor for you.
And look who's coming up, the Nutcracker Float, sponsored by the Los Altos Village Association. Let's give a shout out to Scott and Liz from LAVA, Los Altos Village Association. Nutcracker Float.
I aim to see the Nutcracker this year. Oh, these are some characters from the Nutcracker under the direction of Cindy Giannani from Dance Connection of Palo Alto.
Giannani. Yeah. So fun and festive. Oh, Bobby. This is the new entry. This is our new float coming down. It's called the Ice Castle. It is gorgeous. This newly fabricated float was produced by the Los Altos Community Investments State Street Market. under the design direction of Eric Sunderman. And I would like to give a shout out personally to Shannon Gary. She worked so well with the Festival of Lights in managing this project.
This is an amazing new float. It's very dramatic.
It's to the tune of Winter Wonderland, and our little ferry right at the front is ice skating on the ice castle. And there they are.
A very unique float. Wonderful addition.
It's beautiful, just beautiful.
And now the Dance Expressions Dance Troupe under the direction of Marianne Fernandez Richardson. We have 7 dancers and 2 banner holders tonight. This is their 2nd year with the festival. Welcome.
All lit up. Oh, look, my favorite. This is the LED image and wizard with his butterflies. Steve Evans is so innovative. Every year he surprises us with something new. Great job, Steve. Look at those butterflies. Now, those young adults are volunteers, and they are from Block Junior High School, is what I understand. And we have the mom helping direct them. They look like they're having a good time.
And up next is the St. Francis Marching Band, sponsored by Ed Grazzini and Jessica Namiri of Christy Sereno.
Bobby, is the St. Francis Spirit Squad. The Spirit Squad is under the direction of Danielle Behringer. Look how happy they all look tonight. Oh, I really like that. All lit up with little angel hats on. Or I guess you call this a halo, huh? Oh, my.
And now up is the Silicon Valley Motorcycles Club. Look at these beautiful motorcycles under the direction tonight of Danny Shuey. You ever ride a motorcycle, Carol?
No, I haven't. I've ridden on the back of one, and it was an experience. I don't think my feet touched the ground, Bobby. I'm sorry.
My mom won't let me get on motorcycles, Carol. I've always abided that wish of hers. But it looks like fun, and she actually has ridden on motorcycles, so
Are you jealous?
I guess that's just for me, not for her.
That's right. Do as I do. Do as I say. Don't do as I do. I think that's what I used to get at home. And they are even honking at us, Bobby. Look at them. You know what? I think they're more lit up than I've ever seen them before at this parade. Very festive. Oh, yeah.
Does the parade provide the lights for these participants, or do they do it on their own?
They do it on their own. We ask them to be very festive, and we ask them to be lit.
Everyone is delivering that.
They are delivering tonight. And look at Bobby.
It's the Christmas train float with wind-up locomotive and Holly the Elephant. Sponsor is the Los Altos School District.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of trivia for you. The train was designed in 2009 by San Jose Opera. The designer was Serena Serjama.
And you know what this is? This is the mascots of each of the elementary school. So we have the mascots from each elementary school in Los Altos under the direction of Lisa Schubert. Thank you, Lisa. Great job on the costumes.
Now is the Mountain View High School Marching Band under the direction of Ricky Allegria, sponsored by Alice and Alicia Nuzzo of Christy Sereno. Alice Nuzzo is a FOLPA board member and works with all the marching band sponsors. Thank you all.
And Bobby, that's my alma mater.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And I think you do the football and basketball games for them too?
We do. We cover lots of Los Altos and Mountain View High School football, basketball, volleyball, whatever they got.
Any kind of ball.
quickly like to get a couple of sponsor recognitions in. I'd like to thank State of Mind. State of Mind's food is made from scratch and inspires by local, diverse seasonal ingredients that create a dining experience that is uniquely local. After all, we're not just a place on a map, we're a state of mind. And we're back to the parade.
Yes, we are. And here comes Frosty the Snowman. Frosty Float. And they are pushing the Frosty Float from the Los Altos orthodontics, Dr. David Boschkin. Frosty's always such a crowd favorite. Thank you, Dr. Boschkin, and your staff.
Wait, Frosty's in a big hurry.
Frosty's in a big hurry.
Here's the Christmas tree float. This is a new sponsor, De Leon Realty.
Yes, it is.
In 2023, we're so happy that they are part of the FOPA family now. Thank you, Ken, De Leon, and Michael Ripka.
They are new to our float. This is one of the new entry. Well, they're not in. The tree has been in the float, but Ken and Michael are our new sponsors of De Leon Realty.
Speaking of sponsors, I'd like to thank our sponsor, the Cranberry Scoop. The Cranberry Scoop is an iconic gift boutique in downtown Los Altos, providing unique items in the charming retail space. The Cranberry Scoop is a gift store locals love. I'd also like to thank Jen Paulson, who brings unparalleled design and development skills to real estate that help her clients reach their dreams. Jen is top 1% of realtors in California, born and raised in Los Altos. She is dedicated to the local community. Jen Paulson, Silicon Valley's top realtor, the realtor for you.
And you know, Bobby, this is another new entry for us coming down the street, and it's the new, it's not new, the Fantasy Dance School, which is next to our studios. This beautiful 15 dancers is in their bright and festive costumes. Welcome to our family, and look at their beautiful costumes.
Fantasy Dance School was founded in 2002 by ballet master and choreographer Alaharia Kegelskir. Celebrating more than 20 years of committed and dedicated education, Fantasy Dance School has grown into a center that provides dance and gymnastics.
Thank you for that, Bobby.
Here's Shredder's Float, sponsored by Campy Group, Golden Gate Sotheby's International Realty.
Very good. Newly refurbished in 2016. Beautiful job. Shout out to the Campy family.
Those are some rockin' dogs. Here is the Dartmouth Middle School Marching Band. What do you know about them, Carol?
Well, they're sponsored by Caldwell Banker Realty. Thank you very much, Caldwell Banker Los Altos. And the band is under the direction of Jonathan Pugh. And they have great sounds, and we want to thank them for being here tonight. There they go. Let's listen. Caldwell Banker. And this is a middle school, Bobby. Did they have a band in your middle school?
Oh, that was a long time ago, Carol. I don't think we did have a band.
I don't remember having a band at Block when I went there. I went to Block.
Kids are so much more talented nowadays, just across the board, than when I was young. It seems like.
Look at these. This is a good-sized band for a middle school.
Amazing outfits as well. They are really in
Beautiful.
lockstep.
They are. I like the white pants. Very sharp.
Behind this band is the Mother Goose Float, sponsored by the town of Los Altos Hills. This was a beautiful Eagle Scout project in 2013. The pushers are all Los Altos Hills Youth Commission teens serving their community.
Yes, they are.
There's some Peter Pan characters.
Oh, the Peter Pan characters, Bobby. And you know who they are? Well, Peter Pan, Wendy, Tiger Lily, Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, John Darling, Michael Darling, and Nana.
Nana?
Nana.
Nana?
Nana, Nana.
And of course, what would Peter Pan be without the pirates chasing him? Here's the pirate ship, sponsored by Ruthie Wonderling Learning. This float has been in the parade since 2016, another beautiful Eagle Scout project. Ruthie has been a long-time sponsor. And that song will be stuck in my head for the rest of the evening.
Did you see those people chasing him? And here we have the Notre Dame High School Dancing Elves, this year under the direction of Catherine Schrieb, and the dancers are dancing under the Christmas tree. Welcome, elves. You look so festive.
How long does it take to do the circuit here, Carol? Once you leave and then return back?
When you mean from the start to the finish?
Yes.
It's supposed to be estimated at 37 minutes.
37.
If they're going 1.5 miles an hour, which is what they're shooting for. And so by 45 minutes, I think it's a fair guess.
Here's Santa's Workshop, sponsored by the Los Altos Chamber of Commerce, another Eagle Scout project. I'm to understand that Kim Mosley got Los Altos High School football player to push the floats tonight.
Well, I think I see a couple girls there, and I don't think they're on the football team. So probably Los Altos High School helpers.
I have a 5-year-old daughter, Carol, and she can play football if she wants to.
You think they'll do that someday? I hope so.
I don't think she'll want to.
Oh, look at this.
Well, I have a little time to thank a sponsor, Gleim the Jeweler. Gleim the Jeweler offers custom repairs and an extensive collection of gems, estate jewelry, and high jewelry lines. With over 90 years in the business, Gleim is a trusted and cherished community merchant. Gleim the Jeweler is committed to craft.
And now we have the Ferris wheel float sponsored by Maria, France, Italy, and England. A very long time sponsor. And we want to thank Rita and Deborah. And it is a tractor float, so you know what I'd like to do right now is give a shout out tonight to all our tractor and float drivers. They're doing a fabulous job. Thank you.
This is a favorite year after year. I remember seeing this for the first time at the static display in the COVID year and being especially impressed by this one.
Boy, that seems like a long time ago, that static display, doesn't it? When we stood still and the people drove past us at Rancho Shopping.
It was a great way for people to see it and feel safe.
And get out.
This is hard to beat. Everyone loves the parade version. Here's the Fremont High School Marching Band, 120 band members. Wow. The Firebirds Marching Band is what they call themselves. They're sponsored by Nick French of Christy Sereno. The band is under the direction of Joe Kelly.
And what are they playing, Bobby?
Jingle bells. That one's in charge right there.
Yes, he is. 120 strong, this group is. 120.
Well, I guess that's the end of the parade. No Santa this year, I guess, Carol.
Listen to the people. I hear differently.
I think maybe he couldn't make it this year.
No, I think he's here. Now there's kids at home and they're waiting for him, and I know. There he is. It's the man of the hour, our favorite. And you know what? He's always the survey favorite too, because we hand out a survey.
You can't beat Santa.
No.
Not with a survey. Not with a rolling pin.
Santa is our all-time favorite. And you know, this sled is really a rock star in itself. Oh, Santa. This sled was renovated in 2019, Bobby. Oh, there he is. Let's watch this. This is good. We love Santa. Bobby, he knows you. And look who's here. Oh, Bobby, he knows you.
Santa knows me.
He said your name. He said Carol.
It's Santa Claus.
And he said Bobby. Do you think we're going to get our pony this year?
I don't want a pony this year.
Oh,
It's
what do
too
you
much
want?
cleanup. I want just a day to myself, Carol.
I'd like an Aston Martin, if you don't mind.
What is that?
I'd like an
a martini?
No, an Aston Martin. A car.
Oh, watch your language.
Well, here it is, Bobby. It's the end of the parade, and the crowd just is screaming. They're happy, and thank you to all the volunteers tonight. A shout out to our radio operators, our ham radio operators, and the Los Altos certs.
Our KMVT crew, who made all this possible with their wonderful camera work and direction. We have Josh, Jacob, we have Breen, Brian, Tim, and a new person, Matt.
That's right, Matt.
And me. And you.
And us. And along with our sponsors, the Cranberry Scoop, Jen Paulson, Christy Sereno, Glyme the Jeweler, Los Altos, and the State of Mind Pizza. Make sure to rewatch the parade, Bobby.
Yes, please watch on the KMVT YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Please follow what we do. And if you're interested in TV production, come on by and take a workshop, and you could be shooting this with us next year.
You know, I'd like to just say one thing before we say goodnight.
Okay, but just one.
Okay. I want to wish everybody a really happy holiday season. This has just been a fun parade. And thanks, Bobby. You're a wonderful person to do this with.
Well, thanks for having me, Carol. Thanks for including us. And thank you at home for watching. And we will see you next year. Have a happy, happy holidays.
Thank you, Bobby. Night, everybody. And thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next year.